What's up, my K-Sezians? It's your girl K says the Oracle back in the building with another banger. It's a little late night vibe once again. You know, I'm quite the night out now. Okay, just roll with it. Anyways, we're doing current events and we also doing future self readings. Okay, 15. Pull up, first person pull up, get that free reading. Periods. Okay, guys, it's a lot of little events I want to run through the cards. A lot of my people probably gonna be asleep. Moana, you in the building? First, you and Yanni came in at the same time. Right. Y'all is a mess. Y'all all came in at the same time. Let's play that intro. We gonna shout everybody back. All right, 1 second. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's another one. What's up? It's your girl, your favorite psychic, your psychic bestie. K says the Oracle in this bitch with another late night vibe. Okay, Miriam. Let me see who put a bigger notification thing. I didn't even think nobody was gonna be up, to be honest. What do y'all be doing up? So I'm not the only one though. Moana in that thing again. I don't understand. She got a jetpack on. She got a jetpack. That's just gotta be what it is. You got a jetpack on. Because how your ass just be flying in this bitch like, dude, she be coming through the motherfucking wall like the Kool-Aid man. I don't even understand how you're doing it, okay? I need to check like my ankles for a monitor or something. Like you got a low jack on me. Cause like how do your ass be pulling up like this? What's up, Yanni Yan? You and her really pulled up at the same time. Like Yanni, like you really crashed into her back. Like, dude, she's like, y'all just what the fuck y'all up today? Like how y'all came through in the chat, like y'all energy straight up, like you crashed into her. Like fuck that. Get your ass out the way. Get your ass out the way. King K, listen, it feel like a traffic jam the way y'all popped up tonight. Cause King K, my girl, gang cancer, gang all day, big C's, none less. Okay. Period. Your ass came in crashing in the back of Yanni. Period. What's up? Listen, that is that for me? I look crazy. I be thinking I'm looking like I don't even know. But I appreciate it though. What's up, Tia? Tamara? You're what's up, period? Period. Now kid can't tell me some damn. I thought I was first. You hear me? The way y'all crashed in, it's like y'all already was first. That's the crazy part though. Now that's the crazy part. The way y'all crashed in, it really was like y'all all was first. It was trippy as hell. Like I don't know. But this is what we gonna do for the reading though, for the toss up. How about this? Now Moana, since you got your free one yesterday, I think you should yield and give either Yanni or Ken K the reading. Okay, now it's up to you, but because like technically your name came into the chat first, you is technically first. Okay, but you did get a reading yesterday, so it's no point to you getting a reading today, right? So go ahead and be a good K-Sezian and just gift your free reading to either Yanni or King K. You let me know. All right. I think that's fair. You heard me? Yeah, big C's all day. You know what I'm saying? Big C's, big M's, big B's. You hear me? Moana said, period, Yanni should get it. You hear me? Oh, okay, period. Then it's decided. It's up, then it's stuck, right? But now that you passed it to Yanni, did you get a free reading the other day? So you really don't need a reading either. So you really could yield it to King K. Am I wrong or right? Technically, right? Because then you get a reading, Yanni, if my memory serves me accurate. Didn't you get a future self reading the other day? Somebody gifted you a reading the other day. You must have got on a lucky rabbit's foot and shit. She said no problem because I don't want to be, but Right. You don't want that spotlight because they was not playing with you. They was not playing with your ass. Like they was coming through heavily serious. Heavily serious. And I'm glad y'all be understanding that when I give y'all a reading and it gets turned up, it gets hot, like it's not me. Because again, at that point, I'm just the messenger, right? I'm glad y'all know that. I'm glad y'all know that. She said, can't get no more future than that. On me. I love you too, girlie. So what y'all think? Do y'all really think it should go that way? Because Yenny, didn't you? She said, you did or didn't get a future reading. You did get one. So then you don't need one. I think it should be to Ken K if you got one, Yenny. Or was you typing fast and you meant you didn't get one? I don't remember. I could have sworn you did. Cause then what's the face buy you one? I can't think of it. Sir Nay. Did Sir Nay get you a reading? All right, well, I guess it's King K in the building. That's why I'm like, I think so. Right? Because there's no point to like redub it, right? All right. So King K, you up. Period. Let me go ahead and say my prayer. God, protect my energy, put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bodies out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also put a fiery wall of protection around me. My case has, what? Hold on, let's run it back because I'm fucking up. God, protect my energy, put a fiery wall of protection around me, my home, my family, and fancy. Allow me to see and hear the messages clearly. Take my bodies out of the reading. Angels, ancestors, I appreciate your love, guidance, wisdom, and protection. Also put a fiery wall of protection around all my Keysesians, both new and old, and send them love and life for their highest good. Amen. It's really crazy how I made up that prayer, and now it's just this full-blown memory. It's really crazy. All right, let's get into it. All right, King Kizzy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Listen, y'all, less than 5 weeks or right around 5 weeks, I'm going to be a mom. Okay, guys? Please help your girl out, okay? Right? Like, if I really got into the real breakdown of my real reality, you'd be like, damn, K, let me fucking help you. No, legit. I've been trying everything I possibly can to just better myself here. It's been a fucking struggle, okay? So truly, if I ask for your help, I need it. Cancers don't never like asking for nobody help. So if I ever ask for help, no, a bitch is struggling. Life is life, and like life got hands right now. Okay, period. Let's get into it. All right. I'm gonna call you by your government. What is Kanisha? It's so funny to say that because it's so close to my age. Yeah. What does Kanisha's future self need her to accomplish? What does Kanisha's future self need her to accomplish? 5 of Pentacles. And what's blocking her? Star card. How does she remove the block? Ooh, the Moon card. Period. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Let's get into it. Period. Now I done got cold. I'm from hot to cold. I'm trying to know what she want to be. All right. 5 of Pentacles. So immediately 5 of Pentacles is like Spirit wants you to rely on your internal faith, okay? Like if you feel like you're lacking finances or lacking abundance or lacking resources to do something right now, the Spirit is saying in actuality, you're looking externally for the answer, but internally you already have the answer. So they want you to rely on your faith at this hard time. Let's get into it. Let's see. I think that's really it though, but let's see. What does your future self want you to accomplish? Basically, and all in all, that's like when you get into these little hard times, don't turn your back on your spirituality. Don't turn your back on your faith. Like push through and utilize your faith and your spirituality to get you through it, period. To see you out of it. What else? You may be going through a little bit of like a depression or a FOMO, feeling like you or even feeling abandoned. It's just basically you feel like a down and out right now. So like when Cancers, we feel like down and out, we feel like we ain't really got shit when we really got everything. That'd be the crazy part. That'd be the crazy tea. So Spirit is like, they need you to remember through all the times that they were there for you and how they got you out of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your answer to your problem is not external, it's internal. So the best way I could put it is you can't wait for nobody to save you. I know with cancers we be wanting that, but no, we be having to save ourselves. So it's given SOS, save yourself. Okay, save your. I don't even know if that's the right acronym, but that's what I'm trying to say. Save yourself. Okay. So what does your future self want you to accomplish? Know that every time, because life is full of ups and downs. So anytime that you're in this down period, this depression period, this time you look in the mirror and you like, I'm not really me. I don't got the shit I need. Shit going left. I'm not feeling like me. I don't got that extra twinkle in my coochie. Something's not right. Like, anytime you get that vibe, don't lean more into that vibe and start believing that shit. You know what I'm saying? We get like that as cancers. We start believing that stupid shit. And then when we do that, it's almost like we hacking our own magic, our own energy. You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is like, your future self wants you to realize to not lean in so deep when these emotions come. Instead, try to combat these emotions, repel these emotions with your faith, and your spirituality, okay? Because they are always there. And basically it's almost like they're giving me a reference of like back with the Bible with the whole one fish into 1,000, one loaf of bread into 1,000 or whatever the numbers were. So it's like this 5 goes into 10, turns into 15, turns into 20, turns into 50, turns into 100, turns into 250. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're never down and out. You're just like at a moment where you need to reevaluate, come back with your strategy, because we master strategizers. Come back with your strategy, let the universe know, put energy behind it, believe that it's going to happen. And what happens? It happens, right? Okay, so this is what your future self wants you to remember, wants you to know, okay? What's blocking you from this energy though? Okay, it could be a multitude of things with us. It's no telling with cancers and shit, right? But it's the star card. What's blocking us? That's like an Aquarian energy. Now I have an Aquarius moon. I don't know what type of moon you got, KK, but I got that Aquarius moon. So Spirit is saying what's blocking you? What's blocking you sometimes is difficulty accepting help when it's being offered. I just was talking about this, about cancers and help and shit, right? So difficulty accepting help. Yes. Okay. Because of disappointments and people in the past, and just like how you like, we get so excited about some shit and we be feeling so good and we be so geeked and then it get fucking snatched, bro. And that constant like yo-yoing of your emotions make you like, see, that's why I don't even fucking try to be happy type shit, you know, because it always gets fucking snatched, right? So that's what it's giving. That's what's blocking you. It's like a pessimistic attitude, which again, you're human, you're entitled to, but just know if you start believing that shit, then it's really going to be it. Like that's going to be what you're going to be experiencing when you know that's really not what you really want. So Spirit is like, don't lean into that. Try to bounce out of that. Try to like really repel yourself from these type of emotions. Like if it means writing down the opposite of what you feel. You can feel like shit, but you know what? Get yourself up, dress up, because when you look good, you feel good. Boom, 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 boom. It's a domino effect of just good vibes after that, right? And then simply write down the opposite of what you feel. If you feel like shit, no, I am the shit. Motherfucker call me a bitch. No, I am that bitch. Like however it is, like flip it. Like, and you have to start believing this, trick yourself into believing the opposite of the emotion that you're feeling, because you're human. You know, we're all going to have those down periods, but Spirit ultimately in this reading so far is trying to tell me to tell you that you have to find ways to not stay in those down periods for too long, because when you're there, you get comfortable, you get a couch, you got a Netflix, you got a plant, you get LED lights, you got an ottoman, you get a blanket, you get a pillow, you get your mail delivered there. And fuck no, nobody wants to live at 122 Sad Lane. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so that's what Spirit is saying. That's what's blocking you. Is that pessimistic vibe when you feel down from seeing the truth of things. You know what I mean? From really being like, okay, here's the actual facts. Like, because there's a difference between what you feel and what's real, and we all fucking know that, right? Okay, period. So, what also could be blocking you though from overcoming this is, like I was saying, distrusting people or distrust when things go right, because you feel like soon as I believe it's going right, it's finna get snatched, and that's not gonna always be the case. Okay, anxiety and shit. Seeing the glass half empty, which is pessimistic. And just accepting help when people try to give you help. We don't have to do everything on our own. Now, me saying that is the pot calling the kettle fucking dirty black. Because in a minute, I'd be like, I don't fucking need you. I'll thug this out through myself. Shit, the fuck, real quick. Because I don't need that extra energy when you involve other people. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with my energy. I understand you, okay? We twinning them. We killing them, okay? I know if anybody feel you, I feel you. So, but I'm trying to be different, right? Like at my good Tesla age of 36, it's a good time to change how you manifest. Okay, period. Let's get into it some more. What else could be blocking you? I don't know. There's some possible illness that could be looming or something like that. I don't know. But it says this is totally you. Your skittishness may cause you to overlook promising ideas. Now, this is us all motherfucking day. But definitely through being and connecting with you, I know this is you. Legit. This is what's blocking you. Because you be like, fuck it. It's because I already know. All right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. And Spirit is like, no, stop this. Stop it now. Stop it now. Because in actuality, you're this energy. Nothing about the star card says anything about those adjectives that I've been giving you. And this is the reality. Everything, the adjectives I've been giving you is what you feel. What's real is the energy that you get from the star card. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the crazy fucking games our minds and emotions be fucking playing. That's why you really have to decipher between what's real and how you feel. And how do you remove these blocks? With the moon card, okay? The moon card. So that's basically just turning the light on shit, all right? Like, yes, I do that. Realizing it, okay? Calling a thing, okay? Period. Also, using your instincts of just being able to see. The moon card is seeing between what's there and what's not there. And that's what I just explained between your feelings and the reality of things, the facts of things, right? So, how to overcome these blocks is... It keeps talking about writing or creative writing, or you need some type of distraction as well. Like, use your mind. Your mind, sometimes we have extra energy mentally, and we need to put that into like fantasy writing, like entertainment writing or something like that. Like, we need to really get into using that extra mental spaces. If our mind is preoccupied with something like this, or we're creating, and we get to like use our talents, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have time to be really sad when we're creating. So Spirit is saying how to remove these blocks is you need to start definitely creating. Yes, creating. Like, and you can self-publish books, of course. Like, you can self-publish through Canva, download it, and then upload it to Amazon for free. Look into it, sis. I tell you no lies. I might tell you a joke, but I will never tell you a lie. Period. Let's see what else. Start traveling, changing your scenery, because sometimes, like, when we keep doing and keep seeing the same stuff, like the monotony, we hate monotony. That'll make our ass clap. Is monotony. We hate monotonous shit. So Spirit is like, change your scenery. Like, go find something new to explore. Okay, like, leave. We can't keep looking at the same four walls, or just keep doing the same thing day in and day out. That's not us either. So that's another way to remove these blocks when you get like this. Let's see. Yeah, and it's like you basically got to start balancing out your moods. Like it don't have to be something medical or chemical, like a chemical balance, like of why your moods be up and down, because I think that's just cancers. But to stabilize our moods, we got to go through like self checks and balances of like how we feel, or no, what's real, versus the reality of things. Okay, like I just had to apologize to my ex from some shit that I did a year ago because it just hit me today. Like, bitch, you were impatient, bitch, and you were controlling, and that was manifesting into insecurities and jealousy. You know what I'm saying? I had to be real myself. I had to be real. I had to give it up, you know? I had to be real. So stabilizing your moods by really thinking again, like, what's triggering me right now? Like, what's making me so mad right now? Where is this emotion stemming from? Like, we have the bandwidth to be so introspective like that. So it's like we would be doing ourselves a disservice if you don't use your introspection to help yourself. We love to help other people to sometimes not have to focus on ourselves, right? So spirit is like, nah, girly, like you know better, actually, right? You know better. You know better. The bonus advice message is Knight of Pentacles. Let me see what they're talking about. But that's giving me like a slow and steady, a pace energy, not moving so fast with things, like really processing things, staying in the moment, right? That's what that's giving me. That's what that's giving me. Yeah, like being more sensible, more logical about things, more balanced is really the word. Definitely getting outdoors more. Building friendships, like trusting people, right? Like I wish I was still there, okay? Because you was my good friend, okay? You know, we don't trust a lot of people, right? Because we be all up in our heads and we be like, you know, but shit, we could trust each other, you know what I'm saying? Because we understood each other, because we both like, you know, Cancer King in this bitch. But yeah, like just be like, just start talking to people more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you actually are super friendly. You actually like talking to people. Like you actually like being social. You know what I'm saying? So get out there and be social. Like you're like, you got all this personality. You super fucking nice. Like what? Let's see what else. But Spirit is saying something actually financially is coming in slow and steady. You may not see it. It's like on the horizon. It's like far, far back. Like it can see you, but you can't see it. Do you understand? As far as like these answers to whatever maybe financial problems you might be having, or just like financial changes, the storm is like on the horizon. It can see you, but you can't see it. But if you tapped in, you would be able to see it. You just can't see it right now because you have this fog of bullshit and stuff that we create, and we just get bogged down and distracted with that shit. So as soon as you just some clearing out, you'll be able to be like, damn, shit really is on the horizon. Like, let me prepare now for when it get here. I'm ready for the shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's see what else. Yeah, I just need you to start pushing through, you know, pushing through. Like you got so many talents. Maybe you want to go back to school to maybe be an accountant or a money manager. Like you're super good with numbers, you know? You just need something to like really, it's like I feel like you're not using your talents, right? You're just not using your talents. And that's terrible for a Cancer, because we be born with so many talents, so many gifts. Like this vision of seeing things differently, and when that doesn't get exercised, like it's a total disservice to not only yourself but the world. So you need to find these different avenues for things that you want to do, like start really making your dreams come true, and not just sitting on them and just like, oh, I wish I could, or I wish I could. Like fuck that, because when we start thinking like that, we get frustrated, and that's when shit really go left, right? Really go left. So yeah, that is the bonus message I'm seeing for you. Even maybe get into real estate. I could see you doing that and passing like a real estate exam too. Um, and it's just seeing like your relationship is just like steady and secure, like your lover is faithful. So you may not have to worry about that. A loyal friend may come to like your aid, but you got to reach out to them and tell them what's going on. Maybe do a trip, a couple's trip as well. So girlie, that was your reading. All right, King K, period. Guys, so tonight's current events that I want to talk about, let me tell you what's on the docket. Okay, pretty crazy. So listen, I want to talk about, do the NFL have scripts? Now, I think that they definitely like it's fake as well, but do they be really legit giving them scripts? We're going to explore that. Then we want to explore the Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein thing. And then I want to explore like the whole Will Smith, Tupac, Quincy Jones, Jamie Foxx thing. Did he fuck all of them? Definitely want to X that. And then the Maui brush fire. Those are the three things I want to talk about, okay? Period. Let's turn up. Let me see who in the building. What's up, top? What's up, top? Up top. I'm gonna start calling your ass up top. No, you Pinky Jr. Oh, dude, it's Pink Panther. Anthony is Pink Panther, and you Pinky Jr. I forgot. I dubbed you. She said, "Read me down to my drawers." Fucking weak talks about turning. Don't you turn up, girlie. You okay? Now, you know, if don't anybody understand you in the world, just know that I understand you. You got my number. You can always call me. You hear me? Try to catch me in and out of my naps and shit, but you could always call me. I'm always going to understand you. What's up, Just Be Love? You heard me? We had too much fun together. Like, cause my guard could be down because I knew I could trust you. You know what I'm talking about? I won't be trusting everybody. You heard me? Tell them. Now you starting to act, don't start acting like Antonio in this thing up top. Don't start acting like Antonio. I'm starting to think y'all ass gaslighting me. Do y'all work for the feds? I'm starting to think you and Antonio work for the feds or something. Y'all might need to send me y'all motherfucking IDs or something, because I don't know. I'm starting to think y'all work for the feds. Goddamn it. You heard me, y'all? Did you about that motherfucker? Then I done put the wrong name on the goddamn thumbnail. Some Lil J. That's how you know I ain't give a fuck. That's how you know it was some bullshit. That shit hella fake. I was like, no, something about this don't feel real. I'm telling y'all, listen, Spirit be letting me know, boy. They be letting me know. Miss Ohio said, my mama cancer, she always be getting her own way. It's terrible. If it was a pill I could take, I would. I swear to God. You said, oh boy, he ain't really giving cancer shit. He might be mixed with something else. All cancers are not created equal. Know that, okay? All cancers are not created equal. So, and then you also got to take into account the other things in their chart that make them who they are. Like, that's why if people that's like novice with like astrology, superficial with it, then you're like, oh, that don't fit me, because you thinking it's just supposed to be all your traits in this one sign, when we're really a mixture. Nothing is just one fucking thing, right? Come on now. Come on. Everything has ingredients. Call you Big Red Thompson, don't do that. I don't know. You could be with him. Y'all could be partners. You could be him. Shit, I don't know. Up top. I don't know, Pinky Jr. I don't know. So first things first, current event. Let's talk about the NFL and these scripts. Now, y'all, down to weird ass plays with the Super Bowl and shit. Down to motherfucking Tom Brady ass keep winning. Like, definitely leads you to feel like shit is scripted. Different things that have come out with that inflate gate and all of that crazy shit. Then it's this whole clip that I don't have right now of NFL players saying that they be getting scripts. Let me see if I can try to find it real quick, okay? Let me see if I can try to find it on TikTok real quick. And then we're going to run it through the chords. Do-do-do-do-do. Da-da-da, straight now that shit in my damn head.
Arian Foster recently said on a podcast, the NFL is scripted.
It's funny, before we start.
Okay, so y'all ready for the little clip? You said, how do you know where moon is over you? You need to do that human design chart. Do your human design chart. Do your birth chart. Like your natal chart. Just type in birth chart, natal chart. They are for free. Your human design chart, it's for free. Type it in on Google and put in the information. It's like 5 things. You said NFL, NBA is all fake. It's at this point, it's all entertainment. Exactly. I'm glad you know. Some people don't though. Up top, you said Target and player scandal. You heard me, all of that shit, right? You said Yanni said everything on TV is a script. See, my people already know, cuz. My people already know. This for the people that just be perusing and they don't know shit. But we already woke up here.
Arian was telling me about how the NFL is rigged and how every year he used to get a script.
Yeah.
Day one of training camp that would get dropped off at his locker. And you would have to, it was like week 1, you'll do this. Week 2, you're going to have a hamstring injury. Week 3, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
Week 4, you're going to get 3 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. And so then you just have to, did you memorize those before the season started? Or would you go and rehearse the script before every game?
We were really dedicated to it. So it was more so like, that's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. Like, this is what goes on and this is what we have to do in order to,
And this referee is going to miss this call.
Yeah,
because they hate you and they love the Colts, that sort of thing.
WWF, so it's like, we know what's going to happen, but you still got put on a show.
Yeah.
What did you think when you got the script in 2016 that said your career was going to fall off a cliff when you stopped believing in God?
That was 2015.
Yeah.
It's funny, before we started taping, Arian was telling me about how the NFL is rigged and how every year he used to get a script.
Yeah.
Day one of training camp that would get dropped off at his locker.
Period. So that's one NFL player confirming that they do be getting scripts. Like, but let's run it through the chorus though. Just run it through the chorus real quick. Because when I looked at, have y'all ever seen like an NFL playbook? And that motherfucker be thick like my goddamn true crime deck, like thick, okay? And it's just like, it's no fucking way. What is in that book? How they supposed to remember all of this shit? It ain't a whole bunch of no motherfucking X's and O's. So they were saying, actually, it was another clip where they was like, no, practice is you trying to get the script down pat. You an actor and you just running your lines. I'm like, this crazy. It's not crazy because I believe it, but it's just like, this world is wild. Because like I go back to like my innocent child mind and be like, damn, this is crazy. Or just even the sympathy for people that don't have a clue, that still believe in all these weird ass constructs. It's crazy. But Angels, ancestors, does the NFL give scripts to players? Does the NFL give scripts to players? There's something better came out. Perfect timing. Listen to your intuition because I already told you. Be assertive. Improving health. Helpful people in the near future. It's up to you. And a delay. So I actually feel like they want me to really pivot to a whole nother thing. Because I mean, the scripts is pretty apparent, right? But it's just like, it's actually more sinister than the scripts. And for me, it's given, where is that girl at? That one girl. Let me see. Let me try to find that girl. Turn this down, because where she go? It was a black girl spilling all the tea, and I don't see her. Maybe, let me see. Let me put it in black girl. Damn it. Damn it. I wish I could find that motherfucking clip. She was running it down. She was basically just was like firsthand knowledge. She was talking about the motherfucking clones. She was also saying that some players, goddamn me, be having like one leg and shit, like or different like limbs aren't theirs and shit, like they're bionic, like half man, half machine. What y'all think about that? Half man, half machine. That's crazy. Like that whole Damar Hamlin thing. Do y'all remember that? I never did a reading on him. But basically, if you don't know who Damar Hamlin is, then basically he was like a football player. I forgot for which team. I want to say the Chiefs, but I could be lying. And he got hit. And like, he was like, damn near like, it looked like he was fucking dead. It was giving Ryan Shazier from the Steelers type vibe. Like, cause you know, I be watching now. If you know, like, damn, she really be watching football. Yeah, I used to be, okay? But that's like, he was a player for the Steelers, a light-skinned bald head man, had got hit and was just like laid out flat, right? And like the NFL, like they like kept replaying the play, and then he just got quartered off. And I don't know, did he raise up a thumb or not? I don't know if I don't remember. But then they was like all this speculation, like nobody was really saying that. They was trying to say that he was okay. But it's no way you okay, because you just look dead on the field. I don't even know if he raised the thumb. I don't even know if he did. But he didn't look okay. Then they kept saying he was okay. They kept saying he was okay. He's going to make a full recovery. And then pivot to he's completely paralyzed, and he coming to the games paralyzed, y'all, to finish out the season. What the fuck? So with Damar Hamlin, same type of thing. He was on the field laying down, wasn't getting the fuck up. They wheeled him off. They kept saying he was okay. And then he popped back up. He fine. He doing his weird shit, not showing his face and being weird in the interviews. I don't think Ryan Shazier was doing that. But this Damar Hamlin was, okay? So basically, back to the original question. Are some of the NFL players clones? And then we'll ask about the half man shit. Because, I mean, clones is giving transhumanism, if you ask me. Are some of the NFL players clones? The situation will improve. Ask help from others. It's funny because all these cards look like multiplication. Do you see that? Like multiplication. It's like I'm looking at the illustrations, the doubling, okay? This is like giving labs playing with people's DNA, conjuring up shit. Like that's what I'm getting from this. Are some of the NFL players half man, half machine? Half man, half machine. We got to look for a sign. That's another form of a yes. Half man, half machine. We keep getting that help from others. That's crazy. Half man, half machine. Like two entities. What the fuck going on with their ass? That shit wild as fuck. Nothing was wilder than seeing, what was that nigga name that was on that show? He was like paused, like he was like a NBA commentary guy. What was his name? I can't think of his name. He got that one show, Jacoby. Oh, Jalen. So Jalen was just like over the stands, like he looked like a straight Black Kendall. Like the dude was tinkering with his head in the back and all type of shit. Like what? And he was not blinking. He talking about I was just focused on the game. Nigga, please. Listen, this girl had insider knowledge because she was fucking with a player. So she had insider knowledge. So, and it looked like somebody was filming her talking as if she was being candid amongst some other people. So I don't know if it wasn't like the girl was filming herself. Somebody was filming her talking. So I don't know if she okay. Because she was spilling real tea that like everyday people just don't know. Like we suspect, but she was talking with conviction. She knew. She knew. I wish I could find that damn clip. Damn. Let me try one more time. Black girl saying, NFL players have, let me see, missing limbs maybe? Let's see if that'll bring it up. Damn. That shit hitting like a motherfucker. I can't find it. I don't know what I could put to bring that shit up. I'm probably gonna find that shit when I'm not even looking for it, and that's gonna piss me off. That's gonna piss me off. You said you seen a video of an NBA player who was a robot. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. It's just another distraction. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up because I'm just like, let me run that through the cards, make sure, check the accuracy on that. Even though we knew, but I just wanted to see what Spirit had to say. All right. Then the next thing I wanted to talk about was, let's see. Oh, the whole Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein. Now, it's crazy because it seems like with them, it's like Jeffrey Epstein has something over Bill Gates. Okay, which we couldn't because you already know what the fuck Jeffrey was into, it makes sense what he had over Bill Gates. Okay, so let's go back because a lot of people saying it's a whole nother sinister facet to this whole Jeffrey Epstein island. They were saying it wasn't just about just celebrities going there and fucking and doing pedophile type shit and satanic rituals and blood drinking and all that shit. It was like some type of cloning lab. Let me ask. I want to ask that and then I'm going to get into the rest of it. Angel's ancestors, was Jeffrey Epstein running a cloning lab? Definitely. Look, listen to your intuition, period. Abundance, period. Clones, period. All day. So, and it's not that hard to make clones or anything like that. Like, watch that that documentary on Netflix if you guys haven't and you want to know more about cloning and the cloning process and how simple it is. Watch that on Netflix. I think it's just called Clones. And also watch Boys in Brazil. It's on Netflix. They tell you exactly how to do it in that movie. Anyways, back to what I'm trying to say is Bill Gates was being basically blackmailed by Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, I believe so. Because a lot of people that was going to that island was being blackmailed by him. That's why they wanted his ass dead. And that's why there was a whole big fallout after him being jailed, him being murdered and all of that shit, so-called. So let's ask that next question. Was Jeffrey Epstein blackmailing Bill Gates? Was Jeffrey Epstein blackmailing Bill Gates? In the near future, within the next few weeks, if you believe, recovery, tell me more. Yes. Without the exclamation mark. Romance. It was like their situation had everything to do with cloning. The funding for it. Okay. It had everything to do with cloning and the funding for it. And then like technology. Technology, it feels like maybe technology for blackmail. Let me see. Ooh. Technology for blackmail. Technology for spying. Technology for spying. Spying. Spying, guys. Spying. So, did Bill Gates have Jeffrey Epstein killed? Did Bill Gates have Jeffrey Epstein killed? Trust the process. Wait. Improving health. Reconsidering the past. There's something better in the present. Recovery. Yes, again, without the exclamation mark. Did he have him killed? I feel like I should be asking, did he have his image killed? Because his ass wasn't dead when they said he was dead. Angels, ancestors, did Bill Gates have Jeffrey Epstein's image killed? Not the right time. Look for a sign. See? Period. Within the next 2 weeks. Delay. I keep getting a yes without the exclamation mark. But basically, he wasn't the only one. Of course, he wasn't the only one. But he was one of the more major players to want to have his image killed off. Okay? Another weird rumor about Jeffrey Epstein is he looked like Andrew Jackson on what is that? Is that the $5 bill? And somebody was like, is he some type of fucking vampire? And I'm like, damn, because they was like even comparing it. Let me go back before we get there. This shit crazy. Feel like
you continue to meet with him over several years. And that, in other words,
I think those are questions Bill needs to answer.
You know, it was also widely reported that Bill had a friendship or business or some kind of contact with Jeffrey Epstein, and that you were not, that was very upsetting to you. Did that play a role in the divorce at all in this process?
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
And you made that clear to him.
I made that clear to him. I also met Jeffrey Epstein exactly one time.
Did you?
Yes, because I wanted to see who this man was. And I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards. So, my heart breaks for these young women because that's how I felt. And here I'm an older woman. My God, I feel terrible for those young women. It was awful.
You felt that the moment you walked in. I didn't
He was
realize
awful.
that. Yeah. And you shared that with Bill, and he still continued to spend time with him?
Any of the questions remaining about what Bill's relationship there was, those are for Bill to answer. I think those are questions.
So it was this whole thing that Melinda was saying that Bill was spending too much time with Jeffrey Epstein. And I don't know if it's like, okay, like they be knowing what they be knowing in their little circle of friends what really be fucking going on. Okay, period. I think she definitely knows more than what the fuck she's saying. Of course, she's not going to say everything to goddamn Gail. But she was basically saying that she wanted Bill to distance himself from Jeffrey, but he wouldn't. So it was like he had him. He couldn't because he had something on him. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, interesting. So then it's this whole other clip and like talking about how how Bill wanted Jeffrey dead. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I can find it. I thought I saved it, but I don't know. Anyways, cut to Jeffrey and his $5 bill look-alike. Now that was freaky. Jeffrey Epstein looks like Andrew Jackson. $20 bill. I'm talking about $5 bill. Look at this.
Andrew Jackson looks exactly like Jeffrey Epstein. They almost look identical. Like maybe they are even descendants. Epstein might be a descendant of Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, there has been a lot of these videos of black and white photos.
It's fucking crazy. I don't know. They kind of look alike to me, boy. So let's ask, does Jeffrey Epstein have a connection to Andrew Jackson? We got abundance. Does he have a connection? Meditation brings answers. Within the next few months. But the theory was going that he basically is like some type of time vampire. Angels, ancestors. Is Jeffrey Epstein a vampire? It sounds crazy to ask, but shit, it's not when you know what these people do. Like, was Jeffrey Epstein a vampire? We keep getting abundance. Like, look for a sign. It's giving that all fucking day. It's giving that all day. It's giving that all day to me. This world is fucking creepy as fuck. That's fucking creepy as fuck. Because it seems like it, right? You want all these young people to be around, like, on that island. Definitely was blood shit going on when don't you remember that clip got leaked? It was a floor with nothing but just blood on the floor. It was buckets of just like body parts and like blood. Like it, yeah. Whoo. And then looking at it, it gives like vampire, like a vampire-esque vibe. Like it's giving like oh no. Ew. Oh yeah, Jalen Rose. That was his name. You said Rashad Jamal? Shit. His ass do look fake. Yeah, and them island boys, Yanny. So they were saying that them island boys grew up on the island as clones. Shit. Because where did they come from to just even be in front of us talking about this and that and that and this? So Angel's ancestors are the island boys clones from Epstein Island. Period. I thought I saw a card flip over. Maybe I'm tripping. Just Be Love said, yeah, she knows. It's funny she stuck around Bill when everything was happening, but wants to claim divorce when Epstein is exposed, trying to distance herself. Exactly. She knew more. Let's ask real quick. Did Melinda know why Bill was going to Epstein Island? Did Melinda know why Bill was going to Epstein Island? Communicate clearly. Did Melinda know? Did she know? She knew. She didn't know everything, but she knew enough. She didn't know everything, but she knew enough. And she allowed him to go in exchange for her doing this. I'm going to look the other way for you doing that because you're going to do boom, 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 boom. So she was getting bought off her damn self to look the other way. Is Bill Gates a pedophile? Big happy changes. First card out should have been no. Big happy changes. Forgiveness. Y'all look. Period. Bill Gates is a fucking pedophile. That's why the fuck his ass is on that goddamn island amongst other shit. His creepy ass is. And then it was this whole rumor that I think see him and her when they at like the helm. Oh no, was that Tom Hanks in that one shit. But no, in COVID didn't Bill Gates get locked up too? Wasn't he one of them names he was saying got locked up? Am I tripping? Okay, pandemic, because now they on that weird shit. Okay.
What's the downside of wearing a mask? I mean, it's got the next.
He's the threat.
So we, we'll have to prepare for the next.
I could have sworn they was saying that his ass got locked up. It's like now you can't find shit. Let me ask. Like, was he on house arrest or locked up? Was it something like that? Was that him? He was locked up. Like, he was locked up during some point of the pandemic. I remember that. That's not no false memory. Like, I remember that. No, for real. Like a fucking vampire. Like a type of fucking vampire. But I think when we think of vampires, they done it so much in the movies, it makes you think like it's more, I don't know, it's more fantasy sci-fi-ish, you know what I mean? But people willingly, it's almost like you put a spell on certain people and it could allow them to volunteer themselves to be, I don't know, bitten or sucked on or whatever, however you want to say it. Also, another form of vampires is you can be like a energy succubus or a mangubus. I don't fucking know what the male version would be. Also, just the ritualistic part of it too, like where you have all like a surplus of just bodies you could get, and just like it's like a blood fest, like a blood buffet. Like I'm seeing weird shit. Like, ooh, I should have never went into this shit. Ew. You said, what about Trump youngest son? He said to be a deceased uncle. I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about. Like when they were talking about him in that book. Something about Trump's son, about like time travel and like that book. I forgot what that book was called. That shit weird. That shit weird. But definitely Bill Gates had a hand in killing Jeffrey Epstein's character. Did Jeffrey Epstein fake his death? Did Jeffrey Epstein fake his death? Did he fake his death? See, I don't know if he faked it. It doesn't feel like he was behind the plan to fake it. It may have been other people was behind the plan to fake his death. Okay, let me ask. See? Period. It was a whole process. The distraction of it all, the clearing up of it all. That's what I'm saying. It'd be so crazy how it'd be a whole nother world going on that we know nothing about. Like, I don't know. Some people is fine with that. I'm not one of them people. I like to know shit. Like, I can't just be oblivious like that. Yes, I think my live may be like delayed. I may have said some too many hot topics in this bitch. My live delayed like a motherfucker. Sonny, you and the thing you sent money for a reading, my bad. I'm just now seeing it, girly. Oh my God, you sent that an hour ago. No, my bad. Let me do your reading. All right, angels, ancestors. What does Sunny's future self need her to accomplish? Hold on. What does Sunny's future self need her to accomplish? What does Sunny's future self need her to accomplish? Four of Pentacles. What's blocking her? What's blocking her? Ace of Swords. How does she remove the block? Okay. So your future self wants you to accomplish 4 of Pentacles. Sonny, I forgot all about your reading. Why you ain't even say shit? Oh my God, I would have been did it. So listen, what your future self wants you to accomplish is the 4 of Pentacles. Normally the 4 of Pentacles is like holding on to something too tightly. So let's see what it's talking about. What does your future self want you to accomplish with the 4 of Pentacles? Maybe having better money management, finding a way to have a better sense of financial security. Let's see. You may be trying to compromise having things and wanting more for yourself. Like, if I do this, I may have less materially, but you would be more satisfied and your passion would be renewed in something. So you may be at some type of crossroads versus material possessions and soul satisfaction, it kind of feels. Let's see. What does your future self want you to accomplish? I feel like also passing some type of test. It could be in the finance world. It could be totally in the finance world, or just dealing with some type of area of finance and a process. It could be dealing with finances or that process with somebody buying a house or closing costs or closing a deal on a house or brokering the deal or something like that. I don't know, but it feels like it's something that you do need to take a test to do, but you got everything it takes for you to pass the test. What does your future self want you to accomplish? Yeah, whatever this is, it does involve some type of contracts or something like that maybe you thought about getting into, and you should, because that will give you more of a financial stability. Because there's like some urge to tell you you need to have your own. You need to have your own. Yeah, maybe material interest may be blocking your emotional growth. Is sometimes what this card could mean, which means that maybe, again, you don't want to compromise a dream for a material comfort or something like that. There may be some type of sacrifice you're going to have to do. Like you sacrifice this for this period of time for a greater reward. You know, it's kind of what it's telling me. Then what's blocking you from achieving what this energy is saying is the Ace of Swords. So usually the ace or any type of ace is like a beginning of some sort. So what's blocking you is maybe lack of determination or trying to find the right time to start your goals. What's blocking you? Somebody possibly could be blocking you actually, like with their thoughts and what they think about when you tell them your dreams and what you want to do. Could be putting up obstacles. Yeah, basically they want you to persevere through whatever this obstacle is blocking you from working in some type of financial capacity, and it feels like real estate. Okay, now how do you overcome these blocks? We have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. That's just simply wanting it, getting it, attaining it, right? How do you overcome this? Let's see. I definitely feel like you're going to get what you desire, but it's just almost like believing, okay? It's just like almost like believing. It seems like just being happy and just going for it. I feel like whatever you feel like is lacking for you to make this decision about your dreams, I feel like you're going to have to push through that, right? And just know that you have what it takes to do this because it's supposed to be for you. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to get this, whatever this dream is about working, probably like it feels like the real estate field, with like closing or buying or some process in that, but it does involve taking a test to do it. Or even just being a real estate agent, perhaps. I'm not certain. But I do think once you do, just the knowing that you're going to be successful will help you overcome these blocks. So it's the belief that you know this is for you and that you know you could be successful if you apply pressure to making this your reality, right? Your bonus advice is the Wheel of Fortune, which is cycles ending and beginning. So the Wheel of Fortune is a good card to be a bonus advice. It's still talking about luck. It's still talking about how things are going to go up and down. That this journey from where you started at the Four of Pentacles to getting to the Nine of Cups is not going to be easy, okay? It's going to be filled with ups and downs, but that's why that perseverance energy came up to let you know that if you push through and you persevere, you'll understand, you'll see the rewards, and then you'll see that, boom, what I went through was not for nothing. Actually, I was going through these ups and downs to get to this goal, and it made you more grateful. It's like it made you put skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to really want it to still push through the downs. You know what I mean? To get to where you want to get. Let's see. The other bonus advice is just get ready for this new chapter in your life. Like, just get ready for this new chapter in your life. It's time for this new chapter to start. Like, you've been getting bored for a while, and it's time for this new chapter to start in your life. Period. It's time. It's time. You're ready for it. And the fact that you're ready for it, you're willing to do whatever it takes to make it happen. So I'm all behind you. Yeah, everything's changing. So it's like, I don't know if like your home life doesn't want, like some aspect of your home life, you feel like if you make this decision, you'll be changing some aspect of it, but everything has to change at some point in time. So you just simply accepting that, listen, this is the time for things to change. I'm going to go with it instead of fighting it, because actually it's going to be better for me if I just embrace the change instead of just sitting here trying to sacrifice my dreams for a sacrifice and not going through the uncomfortability of change. It's completely crazy. So I feel like you're going to push through, and I feel like you're going to be successful, and you're going to appreciate and be thankful that you took this risk. Period. Period. Now you saying, is Jeffrey still alive? I'm still alive. Let's ask. Let me see. Angels, ancestors, is Jeffrey Epstein still alive? Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive? If that motherfucker a vampire, then he's still alive. He's still alive. Is Jeffrey Epstein still alive? These are interesting cards. Cause we like to party. This is funny. Not only is he alive, but it's like, it's not even really looked at alive. It's like he transformed. He's been transformed. He's been transferred. And I'm laughing because that's some creepy ass energy. I'm laughing because that's his energy too. Because it's like that's what it is to be a vampire. Essentially, you just transform and you just get transferred. Like, but you have more power over you being transferred or transformed or shit, a little bit of half and half. Shit. You welcome, girly. And who is blocking you? Who is blocking you? Shit. They need to get the fuck out of the way. Move, bitch. Get out of the way. Girl, go for your dreams. Did you want to be working with real estate, Sonny? You think he could clone? I don't know. It's not giving clone. Y'all, it's giving transferred. I know what I said. It's giving transferred and transformed. Okay? Transferred, transform. Almost like a shape-shifting energy. Let's ask. This already, it just feels like shapeshifter. Like this was the first card out. This gives me shapeshifter all day. All day. All motherfucking day. Nobody gonna believe that shit, but that motherfucker's a shapeshifter. All motherfucking day. All motherfucking day. Shape-shifting like a motherfucker. All motherfucking day. Da-da-da. Trelane just pulled up and they would have read it. Is your first name Trelane? We're Trelane that in the chat. You heard me? This is my favorite. I got a refrigerator full of these, okay? This is my favorite version of coconut water. Like, and they say it's going to be like, it's super good for like while you're pregnant to drink coconut water and also for the production of like while you're breastfeeding, which I plan to do. And then like just to continue your milk supply, like they say coconut water just like does wonders for you at this period. All right, Royal Diamond, let's get it. And then after this reading, we're going to get into that Maui fire because something about that gives me Avatar vibes or something. So we're going to get into that. Or I feel like, I don't know if that brush fire was necessarily caused by some type of winds and dryness and shit like that. We're going to get into that, but let's do this reading first. All right, angels, ancestors, what does Trelane's future self need her to know? What does Trelane's future self need her to know? What does Trelane's future self need her to know? It's kind of like two things, okay? And then what's blocking her? 9 of Cups. And how does she remove the blocks? Queen of Pentacles. Bonus advice is 7 of Cups. So what does your future self need you to accomplish? Queen of Wands and the Chariot. What's blocking you is the 9 of Cups. How do you remove the block? Is the Queen of Pentacles. And your bonus advice is the 7 of Cups. Okay, let's get into it. So what does your future self want you to accomplish? Like the Queen of Wands is like a savvy businesswoman, okay? A savvy businesswoman that make moves. You're not staying in one place. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do. You downloaded what you should be doing. You doing it and nothing's getting in your way. Like that's the type of energy necessarily the Queen of Wands is. Let's see how does it apply to you though. Da-da-da, straight, ba-da-da, dot, dot. Okay, let's see. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. All right, right here. What does your future self need you to accomplish? Being more self-asserting. Like you're not speaking up enough. They want you to assert yourself more. You be having like a lot of good ideas and good strategies and good ways on how to do stuff, but you don't ever speak up. You don't ever be acting on it. Like you got a good business sense and everything. Like you've always felt like you should be a leader, but you've never stepped into your shoes finally to become a leader. But you have everything that it takes to be one, right? So what your future self wants you to accomplish is having more courage, more confidence, okay? Believing in your visions that they give you. Like using your like your personality is dope as fuck. So they're like using like your looks combined with like your personality and like really get into these rooms and network and move and shake, you know? What else the spirits want you to know? Let me see, want you to accomplish. Just they want you to realize and push more into the power of positive thinking. Like that can get you so far. We were just saying that earlier. The power of positive thinking is so amazing, and what it could just change with just like your mind and believing stuff. Like, yeah, that really be the key. Like just believing is enough to change anything that you want to fucking change. So spirit is like, what they want you to accomplish is you believing in yourself and that you keeping your thoughts positive, and consistently when you do that, things are changing. Things are changing for you in your reality. Let's see what else. Even just putting more time into like your looks and stuff like that, and buying yourself flowers and kind of being more in your femininity bag, and just like really accentuating all these lovely things about yourself instead of hiding. I feel like maybe you hiding or you shying away from them. And I mean, it's all right to be like, you know, introverted, but I think you're meant to be an extrovert, but it's like you're not using all these qualities to the best of your ability, but you have it in you and you want it and you dream about doing it, but it's like it's not clicking in your mind to simply do it, you know? Let's see what else. Your future self wants you to start commanding the room. Like you on accident take up attention and get looks and change the energy in rooms on accident. Spirit is like, start doing that shit on purpose. Okay, like be more purposeful with what you're doing. You have the je ne sais quoi for a reason, but you keep trying to deny it like you don't got it. Girl, it's on you and in you, and you need to believe it. You need to know that. Okay, moving on to the Chariot energy. What your spirit team wants you to know about this Chariot energy, and that's just movement. Chariots is movement all day, and it's also working with others as well. Working with others. What does your spirit team want you to accomplish? Yeah, so sometimes when people have been opposing you, or like it kind of gets you off your marker, and then like your trajectory falls down. But that's a test. That's gonna happen anytime. Anytime that you feel like you're doing all of this work and you're ready to be out in the world big and bad, showing off your armor, how you changed and you grew and all this work you've been doing, they're going to send somebody to test your armor to see if there's any chinks in it. And anytime you've been tested to see if there's chinks in your armor, it seems like through this energy that you be failing. You know what I mean? And then you get delayed once again. So spirit is like, you need to persevere through the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's the true test. Because if you really want it, nothing should stop you. Let's keep going. What does spirit want you to accomplish? Just being in control, being balanced, really tapping into your ambition, really mastering whatever you're good at. It does feel like it's more business related as well. Let's see what else. Just really following your drive for success. Like you hungry, you've been hungry, you stay hungry, and it's just like you get distracted or you get like you stop believing in yourself for these periods of time, or people throw little rocks in your way, and then you stop. I don't know. You stop believing in yourself. You start believing your haters. Okay. Let's see what else they're talking about. What does your future self want you to accomplish? Just being recognized, you know, recognizing who you are, recognizing your own talents, right? Let's see. Yeah, definitely how to just take your rightful spot on top or whatever you're supposed to be in as far as this business, whatever your business area is, your community, whatever, your industry, taking your place on the top because you've been downloaded with this type of information, vision, strategies for a reason. And if you simply act on it and despite what people are saying, haters are saying, your distractions, and when it really pay off, people's like, damn, like you making all this money, you shaking all these rooms up, everybody's looking at you, you getting the accolades that you deserve because you finally are getting the reward of the lesson, which is to push through, fight for the room you need to be in, fight for the spot that's yours. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna give you shit, so you need to fight for it. Fight for it. But it's not a physical fight. It's more like this fight between you, the internal, and the external. You got to push through regardless, right? Let's see what else they're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's just saying stay the course. You be starting and stopping, you know? Just keep saying that. And you may need to buy yourself a new car, you know what I'm saying, to match your persona and this new outlook. That may be the first thing on your list. You know what I mean? With this new rebranding that you finna start doing is getting yourself a new car, you know what I'm saying, to match your exterior. You may be in a car that doesn't reflect who you truly are and your ambitions. You know what I mean? So when you first start believing in all this stuff, that what I'm telling you about who you are, like really getting convinced, you know, my favorite word, being convinced with who you are and what you deserve, you're gonna be like, yeah, that's right. I need to get a car that reflect that. Boom. And it's probably gonna be time. I don't think it's gonna be out of your means to get the car either. Oh, you a Cancer too? Lord Jesus. That's why that Chariot came out then. Funny as hell. All right. So then what's blocking you from all this good shit though is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups. Which could be you not believing, like what we was just talking about, right? What's blocking her? Sometimes shit be unrealistic. Sometimes you think about things unrealistically. Now, it's one thing to be ambitious and it's another thing to be realistically ambitious, okay? Like, yeah, you can think big, but don't be unrealistically thinking big, okay? And so when you set these really unattainable goals and you don't reach them, you be like, see, I knew that shit wasn't for me. What? No, that plan, that strategy that you was trying to execute wasn't for you. Not what you're truly trying to get after, like truly at its base, what you're trying to get. The exemplification of what you were trying to get is what you were trying to go for, which proved to be crazy because it's like you didn't need to exemplify it. Like you could just go for your regular simple plan of what you were trying to accomplish. It's like instead of going for like, oh, I just want to have like respected business in the community and be at galas and, you know what I'm saying, be part of like, you know what I'm saying, changes that are happening in my community. You going for saying like, oh, tomorrow I want to be a senator, a congresswoman, and next I want to be the president. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not that that's not necessarily attainable. It's just like you want to be the senator tomorrow and you know that's not gonna fucking happen. So it's like you have to set realistic goals. You can't jump from 1 to 9 overnight. It doesn't work that way. It's taking it 1, 2, 3, 4, because you're going to get to 1 and 2 and maybe you got to step back and you got to go back to 2 for a second, re-strategizing. And now you strategizing. Actually, you can skip 3. Now you on 4. Do you see what I'm saying? So usually no one's trajectory is just straight like that. It be fucking zigzag. It's zigzag like a motherfucker. So you have to realize that with any type of progression and growth comes pushback, stagnation, and stuff like that. But you have to persevere, right? That's why we have that word in our whole vocabulary and lexicon, because it's important to, just like the human will, you know, is perseverance. Let's see. So then what else is blocking you with this 9 of Cups? too smug, too complacent for your own good. Almost feeling like, man, them motherfuckers don't deserve me. Shit, I'm better than that shit anyway. It's like, what? Stop this. Like, it's giving imbalanced. Okay, it's giving imbalanced. Definitely. And as a Cancer, we can definitely get real imbalanced because like trying to move too quick and shit, you know? So it's giving unbalanced. And that like that type of thinking, that unbalanced type of thinking is also what's blocking you as well. Let's see. Also, like when you start to, because you like to listen, I know you a Cancer because we like to floss, we like to stunt. But when you get too low vibrational with that materialistic, trying to flaunt, trying to stunt, and all of that, like it get taken away from you, because basically it's like you get so unhumble and you get so going off with this shit. You get thrown off from where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So Spirit got to re-humble you and reset you again, and then hopefully you learn the lesson why you had to be resetted, and then you're gonna try it again. Like they got to hit the reset button on your ass when you get like that. So that's the stopping and the starting that I'm seeing right here. That Spirit is saying is blocking you, which is ultimately, you know, it's just yourself, right? It's yourself that's blocking you, and these like your low vibrational shadow sides of your personality is coming in, and it starts to block you from attaining your wishes. You know, because your wishes are supposed to be fulfilled. You're supposed to be a person accomplished with several things like this, but that comes through perseverance and through a balanced mind state and energy. Okay. Now, how do we remove these blocks? Queen of Pentacles, moving right along to being balanced, right? So you going from this blocks 9 of Cups energy. It's almost like reverse to this Queen of Pentacles, okay? That's who you want to be. You want to be Queen of Pentacles. That's who all Cancers want to be. It's Queen of Pentacles. We love a good pentacle, okay? Period. So how do you remove these blocks that we was talking about? Let's see. I feel like tapping into your higher vibrational qualities, your better qualities of your personality, your good business sense, your ability to make a strategy. Actually, Cancers are very much like we're very good with persevering and sticking through, but we can get easily damn, I keep losing my word I'm trying to use, but it's like if somebody feel like somebody don't believe in us, or we hear one negative comment or something like that, then we be like, well, I guess he's fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Spirit is like not listening, you know what I'm saying? Not listening to that type of thing will unblock you, or you can use to unblock these obstacles that are blocking you from getting your wishes, your dreams. Let's see what else. Yeah, having better organization. Just being more resourceful, using stuff that you already have as well, you know? Because Cancers, we be having everything we really need, but we be searching for more shit, and you be like, I can't find it, because you already have it, love. You have it. What are you searching for? And you have it, love. You have it. We get so consumed sometimes with just like wanting more, wanting better, upgrading and shit like that, you know? When we have it, all you got to do is mature it, prune it, grow it. Like, you know what I mean? A forest, you know, you got to start. It starts with one seed and continue with that. Do you see what I'm saying? We just want we want to own 10 farms by tomorrow. I don't know why we think like that, but it's not that we couldn't have that, but it's just that those things don't happen overnight. Okay. So once again, things that could help you unblock your these low vibrational energies that sometimes you fall into. I feel like also you need to start working with plants and gardening and stuff like that as well, because it's like mentally you will see that when something starts from absolutely nothing and grows to boom, 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 it just is a constant reminder to you to stay patient and stay balanced and stay in the fight, you know? So yeah, get some more plants, get into gardening, get you a little garden or something like that. Also can help you remove these blocks and bring more balance to your energy, right? And your mind state. Let's see what else. Let's see. I don't know. They're saying maybe a pregnancy could come in and also unblock these energies as well. It's because it's also giving slightly selfish. But I don't know if you're also like if you're a mother. I don't know if you're a mother. I'm glad Pink Panther ass not here. Don't tell him I said that because that's probably when his ass will pop up out his sleep. But anyways, Trelane, maybe being a mother might also help you unblock these energies of maybe being selfish too. Because we can totally get selfish in our low vibrational nature as well. Let's see what's up. You said you are trying to garden. Do you already have kids? Let's see what else can unblock you. Just being more maternal, being more nurturing, being more concerned about others. These are our high vibrational qualities. And when we lean more into that, it actually gives us balance. It gives us like this recharging for us to do more things. You know what I mean? So get out there and start like volunteering, giving stuff to others, whatever you have to give. It could be your time. It could be money. It could be something you could physically create and give away. It could be something you can just help with somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, and create. I don't know, but it's like nurturing other people, nurturing the people around you as well, nurturing yourself, right? Just caring for others, definitely. Let's see. But just know also that you could be, because basically you're showing spirit that you could also be a businesswoman and you can be the nurturing, caring, maternal, energetic person that we're supposed to be in the world, you know? So, because spirit don't want you to just forget about that side and only think about business, which we could get swept away with because we are very good business people. But that's not only one facet of our personality. That doesn't make up us as a whole. And we want us, and everything is about balance and moderation. So the end game is to be balanced, which means that they want you to also nurture your caring, loving, maternal side. And I think what could activate that is gardening, and taking care of people around you, even like kids, whether you have a kid or you don't, volunteering at a daycare, I don't know, or something like some type of place that involves like children that could use help or volunteers. Being a substitute teacher, I don't know, like just volunteering at like a hospital or a hospice or an old folks home or whatever, just nurturing and caring for other people. We really get activated. Like, well, let me get in here and take care of you. Why nobody ain't taking care of you? We hate when somebody not being taken care of. Like, you need to be taken care of the right way. So it's like stuff like that. Like, yeah. So yeah, so getting into your mom back, like not being a super mom, but just like, you know, those little crafty things like moms be doing, like, you know, we be, I don't know, making bows and making outfits and just being creative with the kids and just doing like little stuff like that, like really getting into that part of ourselves. Because like doing that also like helps us nurture our inner child too. So all of these things will help unblock you. Okay. And by doing that, I think the reward actually would be financial or something that you value. A reward would be something that you value. Okay. So you get like a reward from the universe to go forth with like a piece of your dream that you needed to go forward, to move forward with it. But they need you to do this first, as far as like being grounded, being more down to earth, like connecting with earth, connecting with like crystals, connecting with a garden, connecting with nature, putting your feet in the dirt, like, you know, stuff like that, meditating outside, you know, all that. You get me? So the bonus advice is the 7 of Cups, which normally is somebody doing too many things, okay? Doing too many things, but it's giving distracted. What's crazy is it's 7 of Cups and we're Cancers, we're Cups all day, right? Because it's like emotions, but getting your emotions underway, like really sort out your emotions. Our emotions can come in and fuck a lot of shit up. They do it all the time. It do it all the time. Where we're unbalanced in other things, it triggers us to be unbalanced in other areas, and then shit starts to go haywire. But when we on our shit and we are balanced, people want to clone us. They like, you must be an angel. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, where did you come from? They don't make people like you anymore. Right? So, we cancers like when we are like that. Like when people are seeing it in us, you're like, yeah, right, okay. I know, right? Okay, period. Because you know what you can be. So when you live out that potential of what you could be, that's a dream come true. That's a chef's kiss. So let me see. Some more bonus advice is just, again, learning how to cope with not tapping out and staying focused. Definitely staying focused, not fantasizing too much about like the grandiose of things. You know what I mean? Like stay simple and humble as possible. Stay focused. Try to keep your thoughts and positive and focused. Like so right. I feel like a vision board will help you also. Writing down your strategies, affirmations on your mirrors, stuff like that. Like you gotta stay grounded and tapped into the present. Definitely. If you get to floating off to the future, you fucking up. If you start floating off to the past, you getting sad, you fucking up. So try to stay more grounded to these moments with different things like affirmations, vision boards, breathing techniques, mantras, alarms going off in your phone. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I do this a routine. You know what I mean? So, girl, yeah. That's your reading, Trelane. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so back to these fires in Maui. So, y'all, they have something called a banyan tree in Maui. And they was like, these trees is like sacred. And it was like one of the last banyan trees is gone now because it caught on fire. Let me show y'all. I feel like my accent making this sound crazy as hell. That banyan. Yeah, say Maui fires damage banyan tree. Let me see. But they was showing like, hold on, what is that? Okay. So these are like banyan trees, which kind of look like those trees that was reminiscent in Avatar, but just shorter versions. But you know, that was definitely like bigger versions. That always was a bigger version. But this tree just looks spiritual, don't it? It looks spiritual. Let me see. Banyan tree in Maui. They was like, it's on like they main street. Like these are like some of the trees that's like on a main street. And they said that these trees got damaged. These some different type of trees, boy. Like, look at that. I've never seen no tree like that. They said something gets like over 60 feet tall. They said the largest one, though, is in India. Okay, so let's get to, so I think those fires in Maui might have been on purpose, though, y'all. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it, girlie. So, yeah, was those fires caused, was they purposefully caused in Maui? Were those fires purposefully caused in Maui? We got forgiveness. So, we got some shame, some regret. Was those fires purposely caused in Maui? We got in the near future. We got be assertive. But then we got no in the past. Take action. Were they purposely caused? We get a no. I don't know if initially it wasn't that. I don't know if it was supposed to get that big or what, but it does seem like initially it was caused, but I don't think it was set out to do that type of damage though. Let's see. So did a person cause the fire in Maui? Did a person cause? Choose a new direction. Did a person cause? It feels like a person, guys. Like, look at this. This person is holding this flick or something. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a person may have caused the fire. We got choose a new direction. Perfect timing. Did a person cause the fires? It's up to you. Ask help from others. Remain positive. Yes. Guys, I feel like they're going to also attribute it to a person in the future that caused these fires in Maui. Because, like, I'm like, something don't seem right about these fires. Then, y'all remember where Hawaiians were saying that they were tired of tourists and Americans taking over the island and they wanted them to leave. And a lot of people are saying that actually tourists and non-natives are being flown out of these areas that have been affected by the fire and leaving locals to die. That's fucking crazy. Because the fucked up way how Hawaii even became a U.S. territory is fucked up. If you don't know, please look it up. Don't have me bore you trying to tell you what I can remember off my memory. But just know that when you look it up, it's fucked up. They was tricked. Bait and switched. Tricked, okay? That's all you need to know if you don't want to look it up. But Hawaiians were tricked out of their property. So they never liked fucking Americans anyway. And then we come over there and make it ours and shit. Fuck it all up and Americanize it. It's fucked up. Did y'all know about that history about Hawaii, how they became U.S. territory? Did y'all know? It's fucked up. Look it up. How Hawaii became a U.S. territory. It says, spurred by nationalism aroused by the Spanish-American War, the United States annexed Hawaii in 1898 at the urging of President William McKinley. Hawaii was made a territory in 1900, and Dole became its first governor. It say in 1898, a Spanish-American War broke out, and the strategic use of the naval base at Pearl Harbor became the... Let me read that again. In 1898, the Spanish-American War broke out, and their strategic use of the naval base at Pearl Harbor during the war convinced Congress to approve formal annexation. 2 years later, Hawaii was organized into a formal U.S. territory in 1959. So they're lying, and they became the 50th state. They're not telling us the real. Look it up on like TikTok or like DuckDuckGo. That's not the real. They were strict. I know that for a fact. That's why Hawaiians have always had like a deep-seated hatred for like Americans and non-locals. Period. Yeah, this what he say? What you say, Pinky Jr.? You said the same thing with Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands and the Philippines. Exactly. They get tricked out of their motherfucking land because usually America wants you for your resources of some sort. Okay, it's usually resources of some sort. You have to benefit them in some way, shape, or fashion. It could be just location, but it's definitely something. You got resources, minerals, exports, imports. Okay, and you just get taken over, bullied out your motherfucking country. So yeah, look up the real. Cause Google is just telling you the motherfucking history book version, and that ain't true. But let me see. I want to know what's the spiritual meaning, because it also kind of feels like spiritual with these fires in Maui. It's fucked up. Like, what's the spiritual meaning behind these fires in Maui? What's the spiritual meaning behind these fires in Maui? We got 2 of Cups. We got the Hermit card and the Devil. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Let's see. What's the spiritual meaning? But again, like the 2 of Cups is giving me like agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like an agreement vibe. But it's like the ending of a relationship too. A business deal. But the business deal has turned sour. And is that the business deal between the U.S. and Hawaii? The government in Hawaii? Is it giving that with the 2 of Cups? What's the spiritual meaning behind the fire? Why would the 2 of Cups be here? But then it gives a sour vibe to it. So is these 2 of Cups about the U.S., but it's almost like natives versus tourists in a way. Is it that? Okay. Is it natives versus the U.S.? Natives versus the government. Something like that, but then I feel like maybe it's like ancestral too. Let me ask. So is it the natives versus ancestors? Because it's giving like past and present. Yeah, it's giving me more like that's the vibe. That's why I was like, these fires seem spiritual. It's a spiritual element. So, but it's the end of a relationship or the end of a business deal between the ancestors and the descendants. That's what's the crazy part is. Damn, I've never seen this before. I don't know when it stopped being harmonious from their point of view, but I don't know if some offerings wasn't given. I don't know if there's some type of ceremony, something that goes on in Maui about, I don't know. I don't know about all their culture that deeply, but it does feel like something wasn't given. It feels like some offerings weren't given. Legit. That's what I'm getting. Some type of offerings weren't given. Let me see. Because that's interesting as hell. Maui traditional offering to ancestors. Do they do that? I don't know. It says Maui is a sacred place. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's something. I mean, I guess it take you to goddamn me being, I don't know, being like, maybe I gotta do more research or something like that. But I'm like, just without doing that, it does feel like something wasn't given to the ancestors. Something wasn't given. Like this energy is giving me offering. And then the caduceus at the top is just like, up to like this, like celestial vibe is what made me feel like this is spiritual. It's celestial while these fires are happening. It's like, okay, because fires are cleansing, right? So is it cleansing? Who is it cleansing though? Like the bad energy from the island? Was these fires meant to cleanse bad energy from the island? Period. I'm like, okay, listen. Gotta listen to myself, boy. Listen to my intuition. So then we have the hermit. And they watching from the other side. And they watching, like, look how big this figure is versus these little mountains on top. Look at like these little mountains and stuff is Hawaii. But then like you see this tall figure. That's what I'm saying. This is super spiritual, these fires. And this is the first time I've even, I don't know, this is my first time looking into like fire somewhere. And it was true fire. Because up in Canada with them orange ass skies, there was not no true fire. Okay. If you're on Patreon and you watched my video on that and was like, yeah, that shit is not fucking real. But anyway, the hermit card is giving me celestial energy as well. They watching it. And it's time for like a cleansing. Almost like a, how is it, like a taking back? Let's see. Let's see. It's definitely a cleansing. Getting bad energy off the island. Let me look at a picture airily from Maui. So this is what Maui looks like from an aerial point of view. That's a freaky looking like shape. It kind of gives fetus. Anyway, hermit card. About these fires in Maui. Because normally, like the hermit is like inflection, like going away to look within. But it's like divine nine, just again telling me that this is a divine fire. This isn't necessarily some bullshit. This ain't no smoke and mirrors for real. This is celestial. Let me see what else. I don't know. Something is not known, but with these fires coming about, something is going to be revealed. And I feel like it's a lower vibrational element that's going to be revealed after the fires have happened. What I'm getting chills because what that is, I don't know. Let's see, with this devil energy, it could be a lot of things. Let me see what I could pick up. What's going to be revealed? Oh, shit. Do y'all think people are chained up there? Like trafficking? I'm trying to see something. Let's see. Why is this double card here? I don't know what the politics is on Maui. I don't know what the politics are on this island, but in some way, shape, form, or fashion, the people there are being oppressed. And so the fire is them getting some type of fresh start from being oppressed. It's a lot of shit we don't know. So it's like the fire brings attention to all of that. Yeah, it feels like the people there are suffering. The people there are suffering. I don't know the politics of Maui, but it does feel like this is talking about the people are being oppressed there. Yeah. The people are being oppressed there. So this shines a light on some type of oppression that's happening there to the people. Then we got temperance, overall energy, which again is another celestial vibe. Like this fire was spiritual. This fire was totally spiritual. It felt like it. And then I don't know, even in the back of here, even though it looks like a sun is in the back, but it also kind of gives me like volcanic eruption. And then right behind that is the Lover's card, which also has a volcano, and the clouds at the top kind of look like an eruption. So was this fire a signaling of an impending eruption? What the fuck? I just got kind of chills on that. Yeah, the first card out. Shut the fuck up. Because if you see like this kind of looks like a mountain in the back. It's all green and lush. Skip past the Hermit card. This is like the cloud, like it's starting to like smolder and smoke. The black is where it's burnt. What the fuck did we just stumble up? What did we just stumble up on? Like, this fire in Maui is a celestial warning that an impending volcanic eruption will be happening. So what's the biggest volcano in Hawaii? The Mauna Loa. It's the largest active volcano on the planet, even. And which island is this located on? It's greater than the height of Mount Everest. Yeah, this not looking good. Let me see. It's like it says it's near the coastline near Hilo. And Hilo So yeah, this is actually on the big island of Hawaii. And Hilo is to the, what's this? Never eat northeast, or like it would just be not northeast, but like eastern. I guess it would be like, no, it'll just be east. The eastern coast. Let me show y'all. So that gray area is like Hilo, And right around there is the mountain, Mauna Loa. So, but let me see, is this the particular mountain that's going to erupt? Is Mauna Loa, is the fires in Maui a warning that Mauna Loa will be erupting soon? Yeah, I just put this card back in and it just came back out. Not no other cards to say yes, but this specific card that says yes. What the fuck? I'm getting crazy ass chills. Like, yeah, this is crazy. What's up, Latrice? This crazy as fuck. Because, hold on. What happens to the states if Mauna Loa erupts? Yeah, this not good. But it seems like, I think it'll be just like dust, like not dust, but what do you mean? Like that ash cloud or whatever? The ash cloud will come like from the west and like start to move. But I mean, the lava gonna go into the ocean. So I mean, nothing like that, but like just air quality. No, it's not just that. They said potentially large and destructive earthquakes and ground motion due to vertical and horizontal movements of the volcano's flanks as it inflates. So it ain't just no fucking bad weather. No, it's saying like it's almost like contractions. And like when it starts to like contract and inflate and like it's moving, like those vibrations are moving and they getting like wider, like they start like this and then they just start getting wider and wider. And like now we getting like the plates are moving type shit. Like, and then now there's earthquakes. Like, oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Then they said that it was slated to erupt in 2023. They said actually January 5th, 2023, it was supposed to, I don't know if they said this was the last erupt or this was when it was supposed to erupt. Because I put in when was it supposed to erupt. Oh, that's the last time. But that's giving me what that card was showing me in the present energy of the Hermit card. It was giving me this gray energy, like it's starting, you know? It's starting. And this was back in January this year. Yeah, y'all, this ain't good. This ain't good. This ain't good. And like, it's kind of getting swept under the rug about the fires. Because even me, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fucked up that they going through that. I hope that, you know what I'm saying, they get straight. Like, damn, I'm saddened by it, right? But it's a whole nother layer that this is like a domino effect. Like, it can affect us all. It's not like a isolated thing. This is crazy as fuck. Not only does it affect the whole island of Hawaii, but it would give and send earthquakes from the West Coast on. Yes. That's crazy as fuck. Something told me don't move my black ass over here, boy. What the fuck? Is that not crazy? That's the freakiest shit. I put the yes card back in the deck, shuffled, and it came back out. Yeah, whew. I don't know. We got to keep our eyes on these fires, boy. It seemed like ain't no turning back. It seemed like it ain't no turning back from this volcano erupting. Let me see, is this a better picture? Damn, it's that big? Shit, it seemed like the whole island of Hawaii is the damn mountain. So y'all look at this picture. This is the island of Hawaii. Everything that's like colored in the different colors, like this outline. Ooh, you can't see that shit. The whole outline, all of that, the whole outline of that, that's the whole mountain. And the different veins from the whole mountain. Do you see how big that motherfucker is? That's the whole island. Shit. They've been living on what? People been living on a volcanic island? I mean, I know they were born from volcanic activity, right? Like, yeah, I understand it about like, yeah, but what? Why would you be living? Nah, it's no way. I never really looked at it like this though. Why would you be living? This take up like 85% of the land is this mountain, this volcano. But you know what, guys? There was a theory that volcanoes like that were the basis of large trees that was like the trees from Avatar. Like if you try to like cut the tree down at its lowest point, I don't even, maybe even pull up roots or something like that, it's given. That's how volcanoes came to be. Now, it can be explained away with other things with like size, you know what I'm saying, plate activity. It was two plates rubbing up, all that shit they be saying. But I don't know. It's given. Was Mauna Loa the site of a big tree in the past? But listen to your intuition because I'm speaking that shit. You hear me? Because I'm speaking that shit. Boy, listen, Spirit, I love when we on point because sometimes I be confused. And I be like, turn the light on. No, this is crazy. Because I never thought me really delving into this would come to be this big ass revelation. I'm legit in a state of shock. I don't know about y'all. You need some come move with me. No, I need to. You hear me? No, I need to. Because this is not looking good. This isn't looking good at all. This isn't looking good at all. I've never even experienced an earthquake and I don't want to. And this isn't looking good at all. Like where I live now is pretty inland. But I don't think this is just, you know, where you wouldn't feel no damn earthquakes. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say. Let me look at another map. This is crazy. Y'all, this used to be a big ass tree. Like, everything that's outlined in the blue is the whole perimeter of Mauna Loa. The whole perimeter of the volcano. And this is on the island of Hawaii. Why the fuck would they be living there? This not making sense. I guess I'm gonna die never seeing Hawaii. Because this is crazy as fuck. I don't even know what to say about this shit. Why would they be living there? But I also feel like, I don't know if I feel like it was water. I feel like it was land, like a land and water civilization there too, though. But I feel like it was more expensive. I think he got flooded. I feel like this was just like the highest most point. This tree was on the highest most point, and everything else I think got flooded. And everything that survived were the highest most points in the Hawaiian. I'm getting chills because I'm saying that shit was in the highest most. All the chains, all the islands that make up the chains of Hawaii, they were all the highest most points of this landmass. But Hawaii was like the tallest, the biggest. It had one of them damn avatar trees on it. Legit, I'm telling you. This is crazy. So for the people that know, should know. Like true people that are tapped in over there should know. Y'all, it's no turning back. Celestially, that island, that volcano is going to blow. It seems like a definite. It don't seem like a mighta, shoulda, woulda, coulda. No. It's like it's going to blow because celestially it's supposed to. Like, it's no stopping it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, this is crazy. You need to, if you know anybody over there, you need to check on your people. She sounds like I have extra room. You always wanted a full house. Yeah, you probably will want me to come move with your ass. What the fuck? Y'all, this shit crazy. No, I'm legit shocked. Y'all may be too sleepy to be shocked, but I'm fucking shocked. Like, why would they ass be living there? I don't know. Yeah, this motherfucker is big. Let me put in Mauna Loa aerial view. The mouth on that motherfucker is huge. I don't even think this picture does it justice. But the mouth on that volcano is huge. This picture don't do it no damn justice. No. It don't do it no justice at all. This motherfucker is huge. This is a behemoth. This is another picture. Yeah, this picture, it looked like a pump, but it's not. This elevation is high as fuck. Yeah, this is crazy. Here go another map to help you understand what I'm trying to say about this damn mountain. Then you got another one, I believe, is Mauna Kea. Behind it is another opening. Why would they live on this mountain? What the hell? Then they got a volcano national park. This is crazy. Why do humans do these things? This shit shouldn't even, I don't know if people should be living in this motherfucker. Here go another map. So you can see once again. Help paint the picture what I'm trying to say here. Y'all, this is wild. This is not good. Let me get back to what will happen if Mauna Loa erupts. It just keeps saying crazy lava flows, of course, for people that live in Hawaii, on that island, earthquakes on that island and over here, fractures and subsidence of volcanic gas emissions, hazardous volcanic smog, and explosive eruptive activity. This is just wild. Can Mauna Loa cause a tsunami? Let me see. What it causes tsunami on the West Coast, though? What? To the West Coast. It's like you don't want to tell me. It's like you don't want to tell me. They even said 8 days ago it was a notable increase in deep earthquakes beneath the ground. See, y'all, this ain't good, man. This not good. Let me see. It's like they don't want to tell me. They saying that there's no connection. Like, will Mauna Loa affect California? And it's saying there's no connection. But I think the connection would be earthquakes, nah, because I think these motherfuckers is lying. Let me ask real quick. Angels, ancestors, will Mauna Loa erupting cause earthquakes in California? Will Mauna Loa erupting cause earthquakes in California? Okay. I still think it's going to be something felt over here. It may not be major. Ooh, because I was scared. Like, what the fuck? But it's not going to fare well for Hawaii, though, guys. That's what I'm saying, too. It's not going to fare well for Hawaii. So, again, like I was saying, yeah, I feel like it's going to be smaller earthquakes and, like weather changes and shit like that on the West Coast. But the smaller earthquakes could, we never know. This is just what they think could happen. So, shit. But it doesn't seem like it'll be nothing major. I do think some type of earthquakes will be felt on the West Coast if Mauna Loa erupts and weather and shit like that. I don't know if it'll affect like a chain of events of earthquakes. I don't think so. Let me just ask. Will Mauna Loa erupting affect other other volcanoes? Because Yellowstone is on the West Coast, right? And Yellowstone, they've been hiding activity happening at Yellowstone. And they kept saying, even like that was the precipice of the world ending in the movie 2012 was the volcano in Yellowstone erupting. So let me see. Even though I don't think so, but I just want to see, right? So can Mauna Loa erupting cause the volcano in Yellowstone to erupt? Can Mauna Loa cause or trigger Yellowstone to erupt? Not quite. That's why I say listen to your intuition. So not quite. Like, it can possibly, but will it? I don't think so. because this celestial thing that's causing the fires and this whole earthquake to even happen is more Hawaiian based, more Hawaiian ancestors warring with descendants of the ancestors over there. This really has nothing to do per se with us. This has everything to do with, I'm getting chills, with celestial forces with their culture. You know what I mean? Like, am I making sense? Up top, you said all those crazy missile tests, they be down in the ocean is only speeding the process up, self-inflicted. Perhaps. You said the entire earth is a volcano. Yeah, you could definitely look at it like that. You said school, what? You're going to break off. Right. Right. They said California used to be an island anyway. They was like, California really is like Egypt and all of that shit over there too. That's the crazy part. We got to look into that another day. Remember I was saying that before on the live where they were saying, really, shit, the United States is like, it's really Africa. I was like, what? And when I ran it through the cards, it was saying, yeah. I was like, that's interesting. That's interesting. Cause like your mind be warring with what you was taught, and you have built constructs and other belief systems off what they taught you. But you have to undo that and start all the way from the beginning and like find what the beginning is and what makes sense to you what the beginning is, because what they told us was a fucking complete lie. So I know with us and the woke community per se, it's always this warring between your indoctrinated mind and you trying to break away from your indoctrination and try to relearn what's the truth. You said, and Rashad Jamal said the mountains are actually tree stumps. Right. That's what I was just saying about Mauna Loa. We just ran that through the cards. I don't know if the live is running slow, but I had just asked that, like internally, I got that Mauna Loa was a big tree, like visually like the trees in Avatar. Legit. And it came up with the fat yes, not no other little subsidiary cards. It was the fat yes with the exclamation mark. If you missed it, run the live back, because yeah, I definitely asked. And then you said, school told y'all that California was gonna break off. Shit, I don't think that I don't believe that, but maybe not in the way that they was talking about. Let's see. You said don't forget the Atlantic and the Pacific have volcanoes too. Lord Jesus, what is we gonna do? Shit. Because what happened in the movie 2012? What caused the volcano to erupt in the movie 2012? Does anybody remember? Was it just earthquakes? Wasn't it just earthquakes? Wasn't it just earthquakes that caused the volcano to erupt in the movie 2012? And yeah, I swear to God, and they've been doing really weird ass shit in Yellowstone. Like, yeah, they've been doing really weird ass shit. Just like they was doing in the movie 2012. It's got a super volcano and a super. So it says, hold on, what? The Yellowstone caldera, sometimes referred to as the Yellowstone supervolcano, is a volcanic caldera and super volcano. So it's 2 in 1, and that's why it would be deadly for everybody on this side or shit, the whole world. But that's what I'm saying. Something weird is happening here. I don't know. Something weird is happening there. But it's like 3 of 7 super volcanoes in the world are in the U.S. So the 3 is the Long Valley Caldera in California, the Valles Caldera in New Mexico, and the Yellowstone Caldera in Wyoming. Yeah, the San Andreas Fault. So, yeah. So it was an earthquake essentially, okay, on the San Andreas Fault, and that's what caused, okay, and then that's what caused the volcanoes to go. Okay. I don't know, guys. We got to keep our eye on Hawaii. I don't know if Hawaii is going to withstand this. I don't know. Will Mauna Loa erupting prove deadly for the whole island? Like, look at this. If you look at this like a volcano erupting, like this feels pretty bad. Not the whole island will be affected, but it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. I don't know, guys. We gotta keep our eye on it, okay? Let's keep our eye on it. But it's the ancestors trying to warn the locals that Mauna Loa will be erupting in a major way. That's what the cause of the Maui fires were. And that's what I was trying to figure out anyway. So I did that, guys. I'm finna let y'all go, period. Thanks for everybody that stayed on the live. You may be hella late where you is. It's only 11:38 where I'm at, though. But thank y'all for tuning into the live. Thank you for pulling up and getting a reading. What else? Friday, listen, I need to finally buckle down and do my content over for Patreon. My Patreon people, listen, I have not forgotten. I'm going to do it. I promise. Okay. But yeah, thank y'all for everybody for pulling up to the live. Remember to seek the truth, vibrate higher, and carpe diem. Until the next time. Shit. I'm out. Specials and new content over there on Patreon. All right. Make sure y'all check me out in my baby registry. Okay. Buy some girls some diapers, some pacifiers, some spoons, some bibs. It's all over there on the registry. Help a girl out. All right. We greatly appreciate it. Period. All right, guys. Until the next time.